So what about the magazines and online sources out there? Remember there used to be magazines where you went to a news shelf and we got them. I remember going to the Micro Center and they had the best tech newsstand around, and that's where we got our news before the internet was around. We read the article stuff, had stuff published in those systems, things like that. Obviously everything's online now, but there's some good places to check out where you can get good cloud information. So the first would be the News Stack, and it's news analysis and insight. And this would be an independent, again, cloud native community. And they do a very good job, I think, of reporting the facts. I cite them many times in my articles. I get a lot of ideas for these shows and my articles for the InfoWorld blog, things like that. Speaking of the InfoWorld blog, I've been doing that cloud blog out there for about 13, 14 years now. And it does pretty well. And again, I try to cover this technology very much like I do here with an open, honest, and pragmatic approach, and take a candid opinion as to where this technology is going and what you should consider and what you shouldn't. Next one would be TechCrunch Enterprise and Cloud, wide-ranging and real-world coverage of cloud business emerging startups and enterprise transformations. And so the TechCrunch stuff is basically, the Silicon Valley game. There's a lot of private money, private capital, private equity folks that are on there starting companies, things like that, where the market's going. Some people like that aspect of the technology space, not necessarily taking a deep dive in what the technology is doing, but the technology and also its application in the market and how it's doing. And obviously that's a great place to check out if you're interested in that kind of spin on the cloud computing technology game. Then finally would be D-Zone, DevOps and Cloud Zone. And it's a community-driven tutorial, case studies, and hands-on insights. And I do urge you to check them out. And it's a website. You can go read them, see the case studies out there, and see some real honest and good opinion on what's working in the cloud and what's not, also what's working with DevOps and what's not. And obviously everything here is going to be peppered with AI because, everything's kind of shifted around the focus of AI.